morning. What's up? So today I released a little 4-song EP of songs that I've been recording here in Piece of Light Studios. Oh my goodness, did I just let it drop? Anyways, I will talk more about that next week when I can make an official announcement. But I put these 4 songs out. I've been sharing some of them on here on the acoustic coffee breaks that I've been doing, and I've been kind of so inspired by getting to work with my emerald that I'm normally playing with, sitting over there, that I decided to kind of do some of these songs that were kind of more of like my roots based. They're a little bit more like not country, but like I don't know, a little bit more acoustic based and a little different vibe. And so it's got "Oh Rest My Bones," and then what are the other names of the songs? 2 of them were newer songs, and then the other ones are like kind of inspired by the mountain and some other things. And anyways, I'm not going to talk about it too much. I'm just saying it's out there. And Patreon folks, I sent the recordings to y'all this morning, and the rest of it is on Bandcamp. And then I also uploaded like all songs together on a video for YouTube. So those are your ways. If you would like to check it out, I would love for you to go and like check out the songs. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I enjoyed making it, and it was some good practice. I'm about to do some more recording for the next 2 weeks, and I needed to kind of get my head in the zone. So it gave me some time to practice working on miking the guitar and that kind of stuff. Okay, so we are on video 40 of Acoustic Coffee Break. This has been fun. I have a handful of songs left, and then I'll have to figure out what I'm doing after that. So, but this song requires the use, I wrote it using this 7-string acoustic with some random tuning that I'm not even sure what it is. And so I haven't played it on a guitar in years, because when we put it on the album, Larry, I gave him my little... I gave him my idea, and then he helped flesh it out with like, there's these really cool bass lines and synth parts that they really just kind of made up the song. So the songs I'm doing today, it's Origin and Down in the Valley. They're off my album Hope. And when you see me perform it live, I take some stems from the recordings that Larry did, and I put them in my looper, and then I build vocal layers on top of them, and it's all looping. So when I do the song, I don't normally do it with the guitar because, well, you'll hear. So I'm going to attempt to play the guitar and sing this song. Like I said, I have not done it this way in years at this point, and it took me a couple days to even figure out what notes, what the strings were tuned to, because whatever it was, I made it up. I made it up like 4 or 5 years ago, or 3, or however long it was, and I didn't write anything down. I didn't, I was just like, that sounds cool. So anyways, here we go. It's Origin, Down in the Valley. I come from a place where words are sounds for images, languages for ideas to flow through, even between the senses, stitching together the fabric of the universe. Not that the universe needed any stitches. The stitchings have been in place since long before there were words conceived to describe them. But I digress. I gotta turn my page. And I gotta put the little thing over it. Okay. But I digress. This place was full of plants and creatures mountains, forests, oceans in flames. Each day was greeted by the rising sun and a cool breeze. The sounds of a bird flutters in the trees. Then the symphony of the day closes out the same way it began. But only in reverse as the sun sets, makes way for the moon to guide us home. That bass note. To guide us home. I go down in the valley through the swirls and the sways of the mist and the fogs in the valley. With my sisters by my side, I go down in the valley. Mountains rising to the west in the valley. The moon will guide us home. It's dirty. Must give them time to relate, time to get better, time to have faith in one another, in their own minds, in this collective architecture of time to reason, of change, of structure or rhyme, to rearrange when searching for the truth. Must give them time to relate, time to get better, time to have faith in one another, in their own minds. I go down in the valley through the swirls and the sways of the mist and the fog in the valley. With my sisters by my side, I go down in the valley. Mountains rising to the west in the valley. The moon will guide us home. I'll be honest, that one's kind of hard to do without the drum and the bass and all the stuff I'm used to hearing. And I was trying to do two different parts. I was like, oh, do I take the singing part or do I take the rapping part? I should have thought about that before I started. But yeah, I love that song, and it's got such a vibe on the album. I love this, but it fills out when you have all the other little parts going. But it's so dirty. I detuned or whatever. I dropped this low note down a lot lower, so it gets that like. I love that. Okay. I had my fun with it. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today and hanging out with, each morning, any of the times you hang out with me and do acoustic coffee time. I've got to figure out, I probably got about 5 or 6 songs left. And then I either got to write more songs or, I don't know, we could switch to the looper or I could do some cover songs. I don't know. But anyways, I've been having fun doing this. Once again, yeah, thank you for hanging out. And if you're on Bandcamp or on YouTube, go check out the album that I just put out. It's called Roots. dirt roads and misty mornings. Okay, y'all have a beautiful day.